Brooks now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his second Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore for everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on a quick hitter. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Just a yard left to go on second down. One play action here. Burrow. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Off the play fake, Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins.
Right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. Now, this is a list that hurts a lot more this time of year. They need every one of these guys out there as they fight for a spot in the postseason.
It is all hands on deck the rest of the way, and every guy who's been lost at some point this season, his presence is surely sorely missed out there. Every team's fighting for a playoff spot, Kate. In the same boat at this point, it's a war of attrition. And who's got the ones standing and fighting at the end? Often the ones who make a postseason run.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
In the red zone on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series.
But even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's White on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First tone of the game for James Cook. Shoots away from one. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. And Allen will hold on to this. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to run for it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a design run. It's Allen. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Now Allen going to the air. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
4 yards. That's another Bills first down.
This a design run for Allen. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
18-yard line.
Offense to the line. Second down. Working from the gun. It's Allen. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 15.
Here he goes. Third and long. He's going to run for it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And they forced a fourth down.
Prater puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. Now Prater on to send it away.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He set up the screen to Higgins. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a first down. All set to go now from the 35. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 37.
Give on second, it's Brown. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now motion him out of the backfield. From the red zone now. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Another pick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Brought in. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
A gain of 17 yards.
To the air again, it's Burrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get 6 more on their early advantage. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
14. Bills 3.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. And Down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another one for Cook. He's going to get this. Again, it's Cook. And he dodged the tackle. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's another
Play action now with Allen. And he sails that one over the end zone. So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Pressure coming, it's Allen. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills making a 1-score game. Prater able to, now Prater on to send it away. Brooks now on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. On 1st down, here's Burrow. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Good coverage by Terrell Bernard.
Burrow from the gun. It is Cup, left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Bengals football to begin. They're looking at 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He lofts it deep right side.
They got a 1st down right in their midst, but that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first-half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Burrow to the air now. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Burrow's caught. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Burrow setting up the play action. He finds fans. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ty Johnson now to return. And pretty first and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Gordon Burks on the tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Allen.
The 30-yard line.
Throw right side and Shakir has it. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Allen. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Thrown to the sideline and
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Burrow on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up
3rd and 1. Burrow. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
a 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Bengals.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. This connects with Higgins. And he's taken down. Burrow. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And this one does not go far.
2 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Quick slant, caught by Washington. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play.
It's a gain of 14.
And the Bengals have a first down.
That's another Bengals first down. 10 at the 30-yard
To throw again, it's Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Burrow to throw. This one's caught. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the
Here again, it's Burrow. Forced out to his right. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Brown will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2.
The 2-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now
They send a man in motion.
goal.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's White on the return. Showing a little burst so far. Field. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll run it with Cook. Shoots another one. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a James Cook for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brooks now on the return. And this will give him 1st and 10 now from the 30. Burrow from the gun. Dive in and gets his hands underneath for the catch. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It's a gain of 14
Markers are
yards.
reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Brown on the inside give. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's good for the Bengals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Brown again. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. And the 31.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 7. And the Bengals first down.
Here's a design run. Here he goes again. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bengals.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
31. Bills 17. Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw for Allen. Avoids him, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
It's now 2nd and 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A gain of 12 on the play. It's now
Allen on third down. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he is down to the 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the first.
15 more yards. That's another.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now. They need 7. Back to throw now, Allen. He slides down inside the 5-yard line. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
That's another Bills first down.
Cook. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a one-score game before him.
Because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bengals 31.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Burrow on first down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First down, Cincinnati.
Looking to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Looking to throw. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Intel, we're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Here's White on the return. And that trips right to start out. Throwing now on first down. Allen. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Here's Allen.
At
Gets him on the out route.
Knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Throwing here, Allen. Short pass brought in. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. But still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short.
Gain of 13. brings up
On the sneak, it's Allen. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
First and 10 from the 43.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Allen to throw. Catch made by Cooks. He has it to the 23.
And do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, Allen. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a give to Cook. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Allen setting up to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brooks now on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First down, Burrow to throw. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he has it all the way down to the run with Brown. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
The first down carry for Brown. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up third and 1.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off, a little bit of penetration, you don't seal the edge, well, you're punting, that play goes right out the window.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
7-yard gain. That's another.
Burrow from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
41. Bills.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's White on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Hold in by his back. Cook. This gets forward to around the 29. Sent to the ground by Josh Newton.
James Cook. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Allen on the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
A gain of 7.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Now it's Cook. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Complete beyond the mark.
So dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
To the air again, Allen.
1-yard line.
Dumps it off to his running back. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Bills.
Allen going to throw again. Able to find Moss here. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, Allen to the air. The catch is made near the edge. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Allen on 3rd and short. Got a man. That's Kincaid. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another. And the fortune...
It's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brooks now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Burrow to the air now. Nowhere open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
From the gun, a get to Brown. Escapes the defender. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Finds the in route. Now this is 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Buys time, rolling right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got Gesicki complete.
Slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the
From the red zone on 1st. Near the goal line. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making a 9-point advantage. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's White on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And, Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
41 yards. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Coverage, good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
To throw again, it's Allen.
The Bengals,
Right back to Kincaid, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
a gain of 10 yards. That's another Bills 1st down.
On the ground, 1st run for Ray Davis. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Now Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Allen on 3rd down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
Bengals 48, Bills 45.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Tight end in motion right. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Gesicki. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. That's caught. He's got Washington. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Burrow from the gun. Finds Higgins for another grab. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31.
Bengals first down.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right.
First down, Bengals.
Now a give. It's Piron headed left. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Burrow back to throw. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This gets the 1st and more. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. McPherson at the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. First down throw for Allen. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Gets it quickly to Palmer. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Davis gets it from the gun. Towards the defender. We've got a foot race. Got away from one, but that only buys enough space for him to get back to the line, Brock. It's second down.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working from the gun. It's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll go again with Davis. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, I think we could all tell, Brock, when they saw that flag, they knew exactly what was coming.
Yeah, and unlike those wrestlers I watched growing up who could hide under the ring and just get away from everybody.
And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Bills making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Bengals 55. Bills 52.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Jones. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. First down, Burrow to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
4 yards.
Burrow now on first down. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout.
Another Bengals.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
28-yard gain. First down, Cincinnati.
From the gun, Piron. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They run once more with Piron. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Another Bengals first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to P-Rod. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bengals holding on to a field goal lead. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal. Here's Burrow. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Brings up third and goal.
Here is Brooks. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it fourth and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is? Stop the run. And they've been doing it.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. So likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bills set to take over offensively. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Starting out trips right here, first and 10. He'll look to throw it. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Back to throw. That's completed right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Bills.
And that spike stops the clock at 50 seconds to go. The clock inside of 50 seconds now. Second and 10. Setting up to pass. Jukes away from one. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
4 yards. And the Bills first down.
And they're down to 34 seconds as he clocks it. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now second and 10. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
16 yards. That's another Bills.
And he gets it spiked. 20 seconds left to play. All still sitting on that 14-yard line. Here comes second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And they connect on the touchdown to claw back in these final moments. And an extra point will win this game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle, and they'll take the lead. Now Prater on to send it away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. Burrow out of the shotgun. Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap. This is for the ball game. And this will not be caught. So their last chance heave to the end zone. up on the ground. This game's over.